How's it going, everybody? It is October 7th. We are 1 week into the month, and I guess I'll just start off with this bounce back. I mean, yesterday I put out that video about, getting a zero, which hasn't happened in the US marketplace since December, so that would have been at least 10 or 11 months. And and then after that, this is what I get. And that to me, this is the unpredictability of merch. This is why it's so amazing, but at the same time, so frustrating sometimes. I've seen people uh, when they do, this is other people who, even if they do random like videos with sales updates on YouTube, it's honestly like a straight line. You could pull a straight line through their days sometimes because of the consistency, because they have certain regular sellers, their best sellers that will sell, five each day, and then they'll have, five, 10 another 10 other sales that day, and they're usually hovering around the same number. I think I've had that in the past, uh, maybe for a month or two, but I mean these numbers, I have no clue what to think. Also, let's look at this closer. Before I get into these numbers, this is what I want to show you guys, the seven. I want to give you the total. The total for yesterday was 14. So I went from one in Japan the previous day, which was, I guess, let me just see the date. I don't want to screw it up. It was the 5th, where I got the zeros all across except for Japan. I had that one sale in Japan, and then 14 yesterday, which is above average for me. So it just went from something just extremely low, like I said, something happened there, and then, to bounce back, to have this kind of a bounce back is just incredible. But uh, it was actually only four items in the US for these 10 sales. Seven sales came from uh, a product that has been getting Amazon's Choice tags over the last year, maybe even longer, from time to time. So I would just check random. Like when I get a spike in sales, I'll check. But otherwise, I don't know like if any of my products have Amazon's Choice tag attached to them. But yesterday, this one did, and it was actually a tag for a very common term, something that I was actually happy about. Where in the past, when this shirt, it's a shirt, it would get an Amazon Choice tag. It would be something like very strange that like I would never use that terminology, and there would be really no difference in sales. But yesterday, as you can see, I got seven. Today so far, only one sale in the U.S. and it's not that shirt. But again, I'm recording this first thing in the morning, and I have uh, five sales in total, four in Japan, which is again, like that's great. I don't care where the sales come from, and I'm very happy about yesterday. But I just really want this to continue. Even if it doesn't continue going up, I just want that consistency. I don't want any more zeros or ones and twos and all that kind of stuff. Especially now that we've entered Q4, and things are a little more exciting. By the way, I actually booked a call with an Amazon representative to talk about ads and kind of perfecting the keywords and all that kind of stuff, just to get some advice from one of their experts. And I'm gonna see what to do about ads going into Q4, going into November and December. This month so far, I'm sitting at 65, which feels really good because this is 6 days, I guess. Today have uh, having the sales that I have, which is five, added to the 60. Uh, if I get five more sales by the end of the day, then I'm hitting my 10 sales a day target, kind of like expectation, my norm. But even if nothing changes, I'm still very, very happy about these numbers, because these are not the kinds of numbers that I was getting last month or the month before that. So this month, even with this, has been great, and that's what's making me feel good. I really have no idea where this is gonna, how this is gonna end. If there's gonna be a big huge crash, if there's gonna be a big huge spike. All I'm noticing is that October is very different from the last 2 months, and I still can't decide if it's good different or bad different. So I'm gonna leave it here. I mean, it's very nice to see that bounce back, to see that spike, to go from 0 to 10, and then to have 4 additional sales for a total of 14. That's a solid day for me, and that makes me happy. So again, I'll leave it here. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon.